I actually have a question written press texted to me for Zach. It's a very young team. However, you as the captain with so much experience, like we were seeing in MLS and everything, what kind of message or messaging do you try to express to the team in order to play these games that are very important that could possibly make history for Puerto Rico?
I'm the dad of the team, what you're saying. First and foremost, it's enjoy the experience, right? You know, we are very, very lucky and blessed to be playing the beautiful game that we love and representing, you know, our country and our family. So first and foremost, it's take 5 seconds before the game, maybe right before kickoff, to look around and really soak it all in and really try to embrace that moment. And secondly, it's just being a young group, we might not have necessarily the experience individually to, you know, compared to other teams, you know, Suriname in their past game, and Martinique in the game up and coming. But I would say collectively as a group, this group's been together for a little bit. So at times, relying on each other to really propel in good moments and also, you know, band together in tough moments. And I think that's one of our strengths. So as the old guy on the team, it's one of these things where moments I may have to step in and try to calm the group down a little bit and bring the, I would say, the temperature of the game down at times. But we have a lot of guys that are gaining experience every single game, every single week with their club teams, and I'm excited to kind of be, you know, the one anchoring a little bit of that and trying to propel it and let these guys do what they do because we have a lot of special players, and it's great to watch them do what they do.
Coach, how much has the previous game that you had been helpful for your preparation for tomorrow's game?
Yeah, playing high-level games is always great preparation. That's what these players, they crave it, they need it, and that's where they learn and they grow the most. So playing a high-level opponent in a previous game is always going to give you that that little bit more knowledge, that little bit more experience that's going to help for the following games.
Do you feel a little pressure to win tomorrow's match? Sort of.
There's always pressure to win. I mean, that's what we're in this position for. That's what we're in the sport for. Is ultimately we are, you know, competitive animals. So we put pressure on ourselves. So whether there's pressure outside, we don't concentrate on that. All we concentrate on is the pressure that we will put on ourselves individually and collectively within our, you know, within our small group. So yeah, the pressure's there, but that's what we live for. That's what we get up every morning for, and that's why we do what we do.
I would like to now invite Manuel Medina. You can go ahead and ask your question.
Hello, this is for the coach. This is Manuel Medina from TE Sports. We just talked to the coach from Martinique, and he was very respectful about Puerto Rico and his chances. No, he thought that even though Martinique has more experience, in the end, in the field, it doesn't matter. No, the history of these teams, you know, that Puerto Rico hasn't reached the Gold Cup. So, can you tell us about his words? Can you echo those words? And how can you talk to your players? Because even though history doesn't play, you still, you know, have a chance to make history for your country to qualify for the first time to the Gold Cup. So, how can you make sure you pass this message to your players? Thank you very much.
Yeah, so first of all, you know, it's nice to hear that. It's really important, you know, that we have respect for the teams, and you know, Martinique are a great team. They've shown that for many years. They've been here before and they've been in the Gold Cup numerous times, and they have some really top players. And they, you know, played a really good game against St. Lucia. So, you know, we have total respect for them as well. It's a good team. We know we're going up against a good team. But again, that's what we came for. That's who we want to play against those teams. We want to challenge ourselves, and we want to see where we stand against these teams. And you know, the message is kind of the same. It doesn't. Yes, the carrot of getting to the Gold Cup is closer, and it's dangling and it's there. But the key is not let that take away your focus to what the goal is the next game, the next moment, and we take it step by step. So for the players, the message has been pretty much the same of how we entered into the Suriname game. We don't see it any differently. like I say, we put pressure on ourselves. We try and avoid all that noise on the outside. So yeah, obviously, like I said, the prize is close, but we try and push that to a side, not let that enter our heads, and focus on what we need to do.